All right, Ronin Army, we're ready for takeoff. I believe this building has a bunch of the rooms with the flight simulators. Really cool stuff. They must have been worth millions of dollars. Wow. I bet you can find every part for an airplane scattered here. If you happen to see anything, leave a comment down below. It really feels like I'm in an actual plane.
Yeah, it does. Well, I think it actually was.
What's going on today, Ronin fam, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Steve Ronin, and we go on epic adventures. And today, guys, we're going deep into one of my archives because this is a place I explored 3 years ago. Tucked behind the perimeter of Heathrow Airport, just beyond the roar of the jet engines and the shadows of commercial airliners, stands a decaying complex with a forgotten past. What many don't know is that this site was originally intended to be a new passenger terminal, a potential extension of Heathrow itself. But somewhere along the planning stages, a decision was made. Instead of boarding passengers, this site would prepare the people who served them. This was the birth of the British Airways Cranebank Training Center, a facility that would become one of the most important aviation training sites in the UK. It first opened in the 1950s. And Cranebank began as a cluster of classrooms and administration offices. But over the following decades, it expanded, growing to a sprawling, cutting-edge training ground where tens of thousands of crew members were taught how to take to the skies. At its peak, over 17,000 cabin crew and more than 4,000 pilots passed through these halls, learning everything from safety procedures to in-flight etiquette. Simulators were then built that mimicked the interiors of Boeing. Flight attendants practiced evacuations, water landings, and emergency protocols over and over until instinct took over fear. Down the line in the early 2000s, the center expanded even further, offering flight safety awareness programs to oil and gas industry professionals. It became a place where even civilians could face the simulated chaos of a mid-air emergency. Sadly, it had to shut down. You can't imagine, but over 15,000 people had passed through this unique and intense experience. And this is the reason why it shut down. As technology advanced and infrastructure aged, British Airways transitioned to newer, modernized training facilities. This is such an incredible place, guys. The lights still work, the simulators are still there, and there's also these abandoned Boeing planes. So, before the adventure begins, smash the like button, let me know down where you're from, and guys, please, I have a big favor to ask. I normally don't ask for favors, but you guys need to put on those notification button bells because YouTube has turned off a lot of them for you, so double check and let the adventure begin. Good to see you again.
Hello. Hello for the first time.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Man, I didn't think it was a walk in the park to get to this place, huh?
Literally, this is really going to stop us, isn't it?
No,
We're never going to get through there.
This is beautiful, man.
We're never going to get through here, boys. Whoa. It's a bit of a tight. Let me see if I can.
Wait, Matt, I gotta get this channel for you. There you go.
Oh, thanks. Maybe a bit of a squeeze.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a gimbal I see? Or are you just pleased to see me?
Yes. That's a gimbal. Been trying to use a gimbal more often.
That would have helped. No, there we go.
Look at that. The airplane's coming through. Oh my gosh. Already we're seeing the ruins of this place.
Success.
I'm telling you, Matt, the planets aligned for us today.
It wasn't me, right? I didn't do this.
Yeah.
Fox poo.
We're just going down this hall. I believe this building has a bunch of the rooms with the flight simulators. Really cool stuff. They must have been worth millions of dollars. Yeah, this place is really damaged. I mean, it's been like this for more than at least 4 years, and I've only heard about this month. Can't believe it. There's like a place like this abandoned in the UK. It looks like, you know, all the wires and copper have been scrapped out by scrappers. People stealing the things in here. So I guess this place has been abandoned for quite a while. Alright.
Yeah, it's got to be, what is it, 15 years? Something like that?
No way.
It's at least, yeah. But it got trashed very quickly after it left.
I feel like that's what happens here in the UK a lot.
Yeah.
Places just get trashed too often when word gets around. I mean, look at the couch. It's just ripped apart.
Yeah, you've got these strange people who've got this like weird genetic disorder, and if they don't eat enough copper every day, they get ill and they could die. So they have to come in these places and they have to strip all the copper out, and then they have to grind it up into a nice powder and
Looks
add
like
a bit
that.
of hot water.
Yep.
That's their meal. Yeah. Wow.
British Airways.
That's so cool.
You could get airside with that probably.
Can you imagine?
Dude, wow. Look at the height of this. It's an official British Airways one too. This would be a really cool souvenir.
Yeah, you always see them spinning the heading in. They're like, oh, turn 180, so they just spin it in, engage, and then the aircraft turns. That's the speed they want to fly at. So that's course 1, course 2. So they can just dial in the new one and press go to course 2. So you can go to number 1, which is that one.
Looks
One,
pretty
number
easy
2.
to fly a plane.
Yeah, vertical speed. So how much you climb, if you like want to go up gently climbing or...
All right, so it looks like we're in a room right now, and there's some equipment here that were used as parts for the airplanes and the simulators as well. Now, if you notice, like all these parts have a serial number, and that's because Matt told me that they have to use authentic parts. They can't buy like third party or anything. You have to make sure it's, you know, the legit thing.
When a part is manufactured, it's put into a system, and that's tracked all the way across the world. So if you take a part out of an aircraft, it has to be logged.
Wow.
When you put in the new aircraft, that has to be logged. And it's to try and stop any fake parts or any parts that haven't been properly certified entering the system, because they can't take a chance.
Right.
And this is why Russia's going to pretty much soon stop flying its aircraft fleet soon, because they can't get the parts.
Oh, okay. I see.
So.
Dang, I didn't know it would have an effect like that nowadays.
In a couple of months, all the aircraft in Russia are going to be grounded, and you'll see that in the news.
All right, so we might be exploring some abandoned Russian aircraft.
That would be really cool.
Wow, but yeah, this is just so wild to see. Of course, these are pretty old, and there's newer, more modern ones in the active airplanes nowadays.
Yeah, it might be like the 747's and things like that. Might be old stuff like this. Yeah, that's an automatic pilot. This thing here is a comm selector, so you can pick up the VHF radios. And these are volume controls, so you can turn it up and down. So if one radio is louder than the other, you can turn the radio up and down.
Look closely at this, look. There's the YouTube button for when they get bored when they're flying on autopilot. They can just press that and watch YouTube.
Yeah. It's pre-Bluetooth, this, I think. Yeah.
And man, I was just playing with this earlier, but this is the autopilot engagement system. But yeah, see, autopilot engagement. I think I read somewhere that, you know, most pilots, when they fly an airplane, they just go on autopilot. The thing most important for what they have to control is takeoff and landing. But the thing that just Matt said was pretty incredible, that they have to use all authentic parts just to be 100% safe and make sure nothing can go wrong. That kind of gives me a little bit of ease when I'm flying on an airplane. Sometimes I get a little bit nervous nowadays. I've flown hundreds of flights, but yeah, I just get so scared when there's like a turbulence. But yeah, that definitely makes me feel at ease. I bet you can find every part for an airplane scattered here. If you happen to see anything, leave a comment down below. Look at this, this is still encased in like bubble wrap. And some are still in boxes. Crazy how like things like this are still left behind here. I'm pretty sure some of them are in working condition as well. Not sure what these could have been. They're televisions.
Yeah, if you look on the other side, you'll see the screens.
Oh yeah.
From.
Okay. Interesting. Maybe they were televisions for like the airplanes?
I don't
Like monitors? Because why is there so many fans behind them?
Yeah, there's a lot of guts to them.
Yeah.
They could have been displays for in a terminal, even.
True.
They would train the staff in here for the luggage when you arrive at the airport. And of course, they would have a terminal.
Right.
They would have screens above them. And
True.
They would program those terminals. So it's probably to show people what's on the screens.
I think you're right. Yeah, there's a bunch of random equipment. There's an Ethernet switch for the internet. This is gonna take all day to explore. So many buildings here. It's a large complex. So right guys, we have a little teaser here. I guess this was a simulator room. It's quite small. The ones that we're gonna be seeing soon are really, really big compared to this. But I just want to show you guys so you can see a comparison. Maybe it would look quite similar. Oh wow, look at that. You got aviation headsets here. These are the old ones. You have a sheet that has the flight simulator unit phone numbers. Wow, it kind of shows how many simulators there were here. It even says like the engineering team and the instructors. This is a lot of rooms for the simulation floor. There's probably more than 15 simulators. So I guess this is a bigger simulator room. You can already see parts of the equipment, like this one right here. This was part of the projector. And there's a lot of them. But the actual pod is not around, or the cockpit. We're gonna see that soon though. But this is how most of the rooms that hold the simulators kind of look like. I'm pretty sure the control rooms are here. Yeah, it's like a conference room. This one has some tapes. They would probably put this inside the projector for them to watch. It's like playing a movie in the cinemas. And now there's a room over here. Whoa. This is pretty cool. It's like a simulator sign. So this is a Type 453 oscilloscope. Like a bunch of plates from different states. And it's actually a puzzle. We the people of the United States in order to what? I'm stuck here, guys. I don't know what this one says continuing on. Look at this, guys. So this is an engineering training room. And this is kind of a glimpse of their classroom. Honestly, I didn't even know it would be like this when you undergo training to work for an airline. It literally feels like you're in a college campus right now. And I love how this looks, how all the moss is now growing on the desk. Alright guys, so this room holds a simulator. When I'm picturing a simulator, I'm picturing the ones that you find in the malls that you ride in. But this is nothing what I imagined it to look like. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's a simulator.
Welcome to my little friend.
Oh my gosh. That's huge. I was not expecting something like that.
Yeah, and what's crazy, this looks, you know, like its own little island, but all of that moves, the whole thing moves.
No way.
And it moves nimbly as well. I mean, it's like...
Right.
You know, so...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Would be a little fun ride.
This lifts up, this lifts out of the way, this platform.
Yeah.
And then you're in, and that's it.
Wow. All right, let's get inside there. Here we go. It's a a little bit tight in there. Can leave my bag right here. Damn. And it says it right there, British Airways. All right, we got Captain Matt piloting the ship.
Going down, Captain.
Yeah, it's not looking too good in here.
I can't change the laws of physics. Yeah.
Oh my god.
15 degrees of flap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Trim wheels.
Oh. Wow. This is so neat. You can just imagine just controlling an aircraft and just flying in the air. And this is how you would do it. This kind of looks like the Tesla handles. I guess that's where they got their inspiration from. Here's the autopilot switch. They even have like triggers too. I'm not sure what these numbers would mean. Oh, maybe it's a lock, like a combination code that you would need to know in order to control the steering wheel. Disengage. There's the flap. Parking brake. Can't really see it, but we have the projectors in front that would project the visual simulation. I think we can get over there too. So apparently this leads to the projectors.
Yep.
Wow. It's like a hidden door too.
Magic.
Yeah. Tight squeeze. So here it is. We're in front of the cockpit. And this is where the things would get projected. I have a feeling it wouldn't be that good of a quality back then. You're probably looking at something at less than 720p. I wouldn't really want to rely on that to learn how to fly. Yeah, we're in front of the plane now. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Crazy what they used to do for simulation back in the day. Like, I feel now you can just wear like a virtual reality headset. I think that's what they're gonna start doing.
Yeah, they still use simulators like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, they still use it. They use more modern video projectors, higher
Right.
resolution graphics. But
Yeah, I bet the resolution for this thing must have been like less than 720p.
I don't know.
Or maybe they had better technology back then too.
Yeah,
right?
I think this was probably high definition, but even back in the day, before
It's really
anyone
good.
had ever seen a high def television, each one of those is 720, and there were 3 of them.
Oh wow.
So you're already up in HD territory.
Yeah. Okay, so they were kind of years ahead still. Yo, Colin, what do you think, man?
I think it's amazing like how they could just leave all this stuff. I mean, this must have cost millions back in the day.
Oh, for sure. And dude, there was 20 of them.
I know. It just doesn't make sense, does it?
That's
How
nuts.
they can...
And they just left it like this.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't they have just taken everything and sold all the parts?
I mean, they could have done something with it, surely.
Yeah, or yeah. Such a shame.
It is a shame.
Could even sold it to the museum or something.
Yeah. Or even charge like a couple of quid for have a go, you know?
Yeah. Now there are rumors that, you know, this place got sold and they might just demolish the whole place because I don't think they even have enough money to like afford the repairs here. So this might just go crumbling away and turn into dust. Well, I found a way to get up where Matt is. Andrew, cut this and transition it because Matt's not up there anymore.
They look inside and they get this very wide angle view onto the screen. It's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a curved screen in there.
Yeah. So I guess that's how it would project over there. Looks like these were the projectors. just like what Matt said. Kind of feels like a spaceship, to be honest.
Yeah. And we're all being suspended on hydraulic rods underneath this actuator.
Yeah.
And this is one of the largest aircraft, 747-400.
Okay.
So, I mean, the only one now
That it would simulate.
Yes, that's the simulator for this one. The only one bigger now, I think, the Airbus.
Well, the scrappers definitely got into them. Took some parts already. Welcome.
Oh wow.
Dude, doesn't it feel like a spaceship?
Actually does feel like a spaceship. Yeah, it does.
It's kind of crazy how big the projectors are. Like nowadays, you have like tiny ones that can project in 4K.
Would they, you know?
Yeah.
Looks like you should put the person's head inside there, and then you beam like the radiation into their head.
Right? This looks like some sort of alien tech right now. Alright, so we're now in another simulator room. But this one's pretty empty, but you can see some of the seats that were part of the simulators. Yeah, they look like the real thing. I feel like it too.
Yeah, I think these probably have come from the plane.
Yeah. Is there anything inside though?
Nah, nothing.
What the hell?
I just noticed it.
Dude, imagine that just like someone cuts that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sick.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be below it.
No.
Why would they have it all the way up there? Would they have to like ride on that thing?
I don't know.
No, I think it's just probably there so that you answer to a fun affair.
Yeah, this whole place is just a roller coaster ride.
They probably used to lower it and then get a couple to push it from side to side so it's swinging around inside here.
Right. Something like that. I don't know which one you're Maybe not. Maybe it was thrown here then.
Are we heading to the rooftop?
Yeah, here we go.
It's dark in here. The light. So we just found that on the floor.
Yeah, it's like a rabbit.
It's a rabbit's foot?
Or, yeah, it might be a deer or something.
What would a deer be doing up here?
I don't know, something's carried it up.
Oh.
Jack or something.
Not a hare.
I don't
know. With those claws, they're quite.
Hares don't have claws like that, do they? That's a muntjac.
Muntjac.
Let me see him. Check it out now.
Maybe like a bird had it like in his claws.
Yeah, maybe.
And flew it up
Might
here.
have been able to lift a muntjac, yeah, but foxes as well.
I'll tell you what I saw once. I saw a crow pick up a rabbit.
No way.
Yeah, a small rabbit, but it was quite impressive to watch actually. Didn't get very far, but it was a
Yeah.
good sort of 12 foot up in the air and it dropped it. When it dropped it, it like squeaked and it ran off. It was really funny.
That was a workout. There was so many flight steps, but we finally made it to the last floor. And I think right here is where we're gonna get to the roof. Yikes. Gotta really watch your step here. Yeah, now this looks really apocalyptic. Oh, that's lovely. This is a vibe now.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Can't wait to just relax up here. It's been a long day exploring this place. I think we've been here for like 3 hours already. And look at that, guys. British Airways is just right there. I mean, we're literally right next to Heathrow Airport. You can see some of the planes over there too through the trees. Oh man, this is lovely.
So good, isn't it?
Oh, this feels great.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
Such a good view.
Qantas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ordered a load of those Airbuses. Yeah.
Whale in the sky. Wow.
There's a few hospitals in London that are quite good.
Man, this is so relaxing, guys.
Great, isn't it?
This is the life. Okay, now this actually leads to the highest rooftop point.
Feels a bit spongy, this, for some reason. It's weird.
Alright, so this is the cockpit. Wow, really cool. The whole dashboard is intact, but I think it's just for show. I don't think it's the real deal. You got all the light vests. This is probably where they would practice emergencies. And that's my backpack. Yeah, it just leads back outside. Because there's so many pigeons and there's so much crap on the floor. I don't want to get pooped by a pigeon, you know what I mean? They say it's good luck, but it's also very dangerous and harmful for you. I think we should get to that one right there. That's a double-decker. So there's 2 levels on that thing. Damn, people have already sprayed graffiti on it. That's a shame. Holy crap, bro.
Oh, this is definitely the best thing here.
Wild. What? It really feels like I'm in an actual plane.
Yeah, it does. Well, I think it actually was.
Right. But they would just use this for testing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can see here that this was actually a real plane at one point.
Yeah.
They pretty much cut the whole front end of it off and then
Right.
inside here.
Wow, you got them. Computers are still here. The computers are still here too. All the equipment.
Wow, yeah, I saw that.
Wow. You know, this is my first time in a double-decker airplane. Really want to go to one.
They are cool.
Yeah, maybe when I go to like Dubai or Qatar, I'll get a plane with a double-decker.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so it's just half of it. Pretty much took a double-decker airplane and cut it in half.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
used the front for testing.
You need to come upstairs. That's the best bit.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go
Follow me.
upstairs now. Oh, this is first class right here. Or maybe business. It looks fancy. Even has its own TV. All right. Wow, it's a spiral stairway going to the second floor. It's actually quite a few steps. Oh my god, the cockpit.
It's so cool, isn't it?
That's crazy. Wow. It's a good view from here. What's up, pigeons? This is the passenger side. I think that's the end of it.
The torque control.
Oh shit! Didn't expect that to come down like that.
Is that a hatch that leads up?
Yeah. Oh my god.
You can actually use it to climb something. You can actually get on top?
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Well,
yeah,
that
you
would
could.
be if you ditched at sea or something like that and you need to get out.
It's probably just used for training. Oh wow, there's like a...
Do you know what that
something
is?
here too.
That's a trampoline. So when you have to do an emergency exit, you can jump on it and then go whee!
Wow, they would have to do that then, probably, when they're training.
Yeah.
Just jump right over here. Alright, Ronin fam, we're ready. Alright, Ronin Army, we're ready for takeoff. What destination do you guys want to go to? Let me know down in the comment section. I'll take you guys there. Or that's where we're going to explore next. So if you want me to explore a certain country and go film and explore there, leave a comment down below and we're going to take off right now to that destination. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, all units. I don't even know how to talk like a pilot.
Engines on full power.
Matt, we need help.
We don't know how to fly.
We don't know how to fly this
You
thing.
definitely do, yeah.
Alright.
You're beyond help, boys.
Where's the engine start button?
Tell you what I have found. If I'm not mistaken,
Is that going to blow up?
it's a vintage thing. Ready for this?
Oh god, don't do it.
I'm filming too, so you should show it to the camera. It's filming.
Yeah. So there we are. And then it's supposed to...
It's quite nice actually, isn't it?
So that's how you do it, huh?
Yeah, and
I
that's
actually never pay attention to like the life vest part.
There we are.
What's that there?
That's a whistle. No, that's the torch. I think you have to pull something. And then it activates the
okay.
bulb. There's a bulb.
Can I show it to the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Right there. Look at this, guys. Look what Matt brought us.
Hang on. Double blowjob.
Wow.
I thought that was like the deflator. Oh, it is.
That's really cool, that is.
Yeah, you just put them in your mouth and you
Just
can
top it up.
Yeah.
There we go.
It goes down.
All right, well, screw it. We'll just fly, and at least we have these things in case we crash.
Yeah.
We're gonna be all right.
We'll
All
be
right.
fine.
All right, let's take off.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Alright, Ronin fam, thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video. I hope you guys liked it a lot. If you did, of course, subscribe, turn on the notification buttons bells because I'm about to upload some incredible abandoned places throughout the year. And also, we're very close to 1 million subscribers, guys. Come on, let's go. We only have like 1,000 left. I think the last video gained like 500 subs, which is absolutely insane. Heck, I might hit 1 million by tomorrow, which is gonna be nuts. Maybe I should do a live stream, or maybe I should celebrate some way or another, right? I'll think of something good. But thank you so much, guys, for watching, and let me know what you guys enjoyed the most about it. I would love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Peace and thanks for watching.